This episode of the Jeff and Greg podcast is brought to you by DioNode.
DioNode?
Yeah, it's a simple, affordable speaker that does it all.
Hell
you
yeah.
can put a speaker in every corner of your home.
Damn, dude. I got a lot of corners, bro.
I bet you do. The DioNode lets you play audio from anywhere in your home and connect to from anywhere from 1 to like, I'm sure the number's unlimited.
Right.
But their ad says 1 to 1,000 speakers.
That's a lot. Doesn't it operate off of the iPod and iPad and all that stuff?
Yeah, your Apple AirPlay, is that what it's called?
And I heard it's a simple connect. You don't have to have any special apps or anything. You just swipe left or whatever.
Control them all with a tap on your iPhone.
That's so easy. You know what? A lot of those speakers have separate apps that control everything, and you have to get into it and like go find them. Or it's not something that comes with it.
Cool thing I heard about the DioNode is that it'll play anything on your phone. So so you don't have to have, like on other devices you can't play YouTube or you can't play Spotify or whatever. Like on this, whatever you're listening to, you could play on your speakers.
Well, that's awesome. That's great. You know what? I also heard it was a simple, easy connection. An easy connection. Like I said, like you don't have to have an app. You're not running a bunch of wires. It's simplistic. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to run a bunch of wires. I don't want to have to jump through hoops to get this thing to work. I want it to just work.
There's not even a special app required.
Yeah.
They're versatile. That. You can link an unlimited number of speakers together.
Right.
And play any audio you want, like we said.
Right. And how's the audio? How's the actual speaker?
It's top notch. It's a special new technology.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah. That's all you.
Unlike any of these other speakers that you can have in your house. Yeah. And another thing that they pride themselves on is they're private.
Right.
So there's no microphone on it.
Right.
There's no camera and no voice assistants. There's no Siri or Alexa.
Yeah, you just use your iPad or your
simple
iPod.
And easy.
Yeah.
Play the music you want, or audiobooks, or podcasts.
Yep.
Whatever it is that you're listening to.
Yep. You don't got to worry about anybody listening in on you if you're one of those people.
Yeah. So check out the DioNode. We have a special DioNode link for Jeff and Greg podcast listeners.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's dioconnect.com/Jeff-and-Greg.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah. So we'll have that on all of our stuff, so you can just click on the link.
That'll be awesome, and save yourself some money on that.
Yeah, it's a referral link, so you can get a special deal. So starting on, the date is past, but the 5th of April is when the deal started, but it's going until May 5th.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, you could get a 3-pack. So three of the speakers.
Click on the link, get a 3-pack.
For $199.
That's not bad. It's 16% cheaper than
it makes it $66 a speaker, which means you're going to save hundreds of dollars versus some of the other
brands out there.
Yeah. So we're super excited to have DioNode part of the Jeff and Greg podcast. Check out the link.
Check it out, man.
And you're gonna love it.
DioNode, baby. Check it out. DioNode.
Out the slums of the motherfucking Northwest, making their way through the cities in the forest. Y'all now tuned to the Jeff and Greg podcast. It's this shit like a log from a dog's ass. So drink your box of cheap beer till you so trash. You about to laugh and shit your pants, and that's a known fact. Greg might be on some magic mushrooms, he got no class. So when Jeff the Polish finger, and obviously he ain't got no gas. Go past the gold hash, cause laughs is in the forecast. More beer, get more smashed than clean talk at the doormat. Grab your popcorn, funny rings, and an egg roll. Till it's spreading legs, so I love the Jeff and Greg show. From the IDA, how it'll help you with your day, bro. Hang with Joe's sponsor, Jeff is whiter than that yayo. But rather than some Legos, got some crazy shit to say though. Custom like they bosses took them off the fucking payroll. Some call it a grind, but we call it the sarcophagus. Comedy kings drinking beer, sitting around this talking shit. Jeff and Greg snatching confidence, such accomplishments. Listen close and get off all these thoughts from me, so I promise this.
Yeah. Balls.
Oh.
Dirty balls.
Never
What's up,
fails.
guys?
Never fails.
Yeah.
Love it. What's up, everybody? We're back.
Smells like dirty bowls in here.
It did for a minute. Yeah.
Now
I
it smells
apologize
like
about
whatever.
that.
Do you?
I apologize.
Are you
for
really
that,
sad
yeah.
about it?
Yeah, I really didn't think it was going to smell that.
Oh, it did, bro.
was bad.
Made my eyes water.
It's a good thing I
It
have
was like
that
I
can
was chopping onions or something.
It's a
I was
good
like-
thing I have that can of Orchard spray.
I was like, what is that new smell now? I was like, it's like orchard, like bad orchard.
It's an orchard next to like a
Like a sewage plant.
a sewage treatment plant, but they planted some apple trees next to it.
Let's plant some apple trees right here. Yeah, I like it.
It smells like shit apples. What's up, everybody? We're back. This is the Jeff and Greg podcast, coming at you live from
Great
Great
Bush.
Bush Studios.
Yeah. Episode 181.
181.
Woo!
Yeah,
Dude,
we're
I
getting
feel-
up there, man. We are creeping up there.
Yeah, we are. And I really like the way this is going.
Yeah.
Season 2 is
Our
really climbing.
trajectory
Mm-hmm.
is really.
We're at a steep incline and going
Yeah, bro.
upwards.
We're shooting for the
Fucking sky.
stars.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I said sky, but you went higher. Than
Yeah.
that. Stars.
Stars. Deep space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're way ahead of mankind's technology, but
Oh yeah, hundreds of light years away.
yeah, I'm going for
That's where I'm shooting
the
for.
sky because it's more reachable. It's attainable.
You're shooting for that first layer of clouds. Maybe that's where we should be aiming for. Real low, a low fog.
Real low.
It's a
Low fog.
It's a low fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right above street level.
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
Right.
I like where you're headed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Just a couple feet above ocean level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually lower than where we're sitting, but it's high for some people.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I like where we're going. Straight to hell.
Yeah, man. So we're back, bro. What's happening?
Man.
181. 181.
Dude, it's pretty. Yeah, that's a magical number right there. Keep saying it.
181.
Woo!
Yeah. Remember when we were at like 10?
So long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 1?
Even of season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was forever ago.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad we came back.
Me too.
Doing it strong. We got a nice studio now.
Stronger than ever and
I feel like we are.
harder than it's harder than ever.
Yeah, like a diamond.
It's like we're taking like pills for it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
getting
We're
so
definitely
hard
taking pills
because
for
we're
it.
going so hard.
Yeah.
Like we shouldn't be able to go this hard at our age.
Your wife's like, why are you going so hard? Like, shh.
Like, aren't you in your mid 40s? Yeah. Early, very early.
Don't tell her you're
40s?
on the pill, bro. Don't tell her because then she'll get mad at you. Like, oh, this isn't like from me. You know what I mean?
Well,
Damn,
this
man.
isn't organic.
Oh, yeah, it is. Remember that movie, This Is 40? And she gets all mad because he's like, yeah, I'm on Viagra. She's all, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Just so dumb.
Right.
That's women for you.
That's one of those movies that we talk about a lot
Mm-hmm.
for good reason.
It's a really good
It's
movie.
the shit.
Do we talk about it a lot on here? I feel like we don't.
No, we do.
No, do we?
Yeah, we
Cool. Sweet. Maybe we shouldn't then.
Yeah, let's skip talking about all
I was going to
Paul
say
Rudd
This
movies.
Is 40.
All Paul Rudd movies
Yeah,
are
Paul-
off limits.
Are they?
Yeah.
God damn it. Paul Rudd is such a likable guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He comes up a lot.
Yeah, he does.
We're not allowed to talk about Paul Rudd or Dane Cook anymore.
Yeah, no more Dane Cook talk. Who was the co-star in I Love You, Man?
Jason Segel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't talk about him enough.
Right.
He's good in that movie.
Yeah. He always plays like the second guy
Yeah,
in the movie, but
right.
he like takes the
What happened to you?
he's like
Jay farted in my pillow.
he takes the show.
Yeah.
Steals it.
Mm-hmm. He was good in it. He's good in all of his roles. I like him.
That's for sure.
That is for sure. How was your week, man? Did you have a good week? Was it amazing?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to flip it on you, Greg. I feel like I often talk about how shitty my week was.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty common,
That is pretty common.
you know?
Yeah.
And for good reason,
Mm-hmm.
because I usually have a really shitty week.
Right.
I'm going to put this out here. You really don't need to deep throat the straw as far as you are.
I'm not.
You just need to put just the tip in.
Just the tip?
Yeah. That's all you need. It's a straw.
If you get the tip in, would you say it's over? Like, if you could get just the tip in, do you think you're going all the way?
Yeah.
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 If you can convince a girl to just put the tip in, it's over.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just
a tip in.
Oh shit! So slick, I fell.
That's the whole argument when you're like 18 or whenever you're first trying to get some pussy. You're just like, just a tip. Come on. You're like making out. You're like, just put the tip in.
What girl is like, okay, just a little ways? What?
Dumb ones. All the dumb bitches out there. The ones that think that anal's okay to do because it's the virginity. You fucking.
I just had a funny thought.
What?
Like, you talk her into putting just the tip in.
Yeah.
And then you fucking ram the whole thing home. And then she's like, I said the tip is fine. Like, you can put the whole tip in. And you're like, what? I'm balls deep. And she's like, what?
I got my balls all the way in.
She's like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was unimpressive.
Yeah. Exactly. But just a tip.
It's good. It's just right for me, though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. So I've been for like, it feels like probably like the past, how many weeks are in a year? 52?
52 weeks.
That's about how many bad weeks I've had in a row.
Really? You think it's been that many?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might have had one or two goodish ones.
Did it break up the monotony, those good ones? I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, I'll stay here.
I didn't want to kill myself this week.
You know what? This is a good job.
Yeah.
Those good weeks have a way of like erasing like a lot of the bad ones.
For some reason, they do.
They do.
Yeah, you could have a series of bad weeks and you're
bad
like
months
on the fucking edge.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
And you have one day that's mediocre, and you're like, you know what? It's not that bad. You start talking to yourself. You're like, I did that today, bro. I was like, you know what? The weather's nice. Yeah. I'm not sitting in an office.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad out here because everything's going smooth.
Yeah.
But the second like shit goes awry, you're like, "Fuck you and your mom." Like
I wish you would have had an abortion.
If I could find a fucking cliff, I would drive off of it.
I wish your mom would have had an abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish your mom would have swallowed.
And you're just talking to a random person at a gas station.
She's like, what? I'm just here for the burritos, man.
I was just trying to find some peachy keen.
You're just like fucking talking shit about your boss.
So I went on vacation, got back.
Yeah.
And I've had two.
Back to
I'm
back.
going to say it.
Yeah.
I've had 2 good weeks in a row.
That's a big
First
feat
of all,
in your
that's
job.
rare.
In your job? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have good weeks all the time.
But it's rare to have a good week after vacation, too. Usually you come back and everything's like fucked.
Right.
And you're like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Last week was eerily good. You know, it's kind of funny. I had a good week last week, and on Friday at work, they had like a big barbecue. Like a fucking like, thanks for all your hard work barbecue thing.
Jeff.
Yeah, it was just for me specifically.
It's like everybody's just walking around the barbecue but couldn't eat anything.
Yeah, these are only for Jeff. Someone's like, I'll have a brat. And like, fuck you. Go ask your wife to cook you a brat, you homo. These are only for Jeff. Yeah, it was
You have
weird.
to ask Jeff. You have to
They
ask
made me
Jeff
wear
for
a
some
crown,
brat.
dude.
Yeah.
And it was weird.
Right.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. No, so they had a big barbecue for everyone.
Right.
And I was sitting there, and I had a little a hamburger and whatever. And I'm sitting there, and like our big boss guy was sitting at a table away from me, and he was chatting me up a little bit. And he's like, "Yeah, it looks like everybody had a kind of good week this week." And I was like, "Yeah, it's really rare."
And what did he say about that?
I was like, this whole week I was just waiting for something bad to happen, and now like I'm done, and I'm like, why did I have a good week? Like that never happens. And he was like, I was like, I'm serious. Like I'm not being like,
He's like,
silly.
I was fucking inches away from your house, and I was gonna murder you and your whole family.
I was like, I'm serious. Like I haven't had a good week yet.
Yeah.
and for some reason I did. And then this week was about the same. I didn't have any truck breakdowns. I didn't have any issues, and everything was smooth.
God, man.
Up until today. Today was a little iffy, but it wasn't bad.
It turned out all right, right?
Yeah. In the end. Yeah. 2 good weeks in a row.
Yeah, vacation, coming back from vacation is always iffy.
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen? What kind of shit am I going to walk into?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. But you know what?
Preach.
I think I am on a new, this route that I'm on. Mm-hmm. Like, it just doesn't have a lot of drawbacks. Yeah, exactly. When I get back from vacation, it's nice. Usually when I go on vacation, it's pretty nice. Uh-huh. It's just an all-around nice route.
It's not bad, huh?
Not bad at all.
Good.
Sign me the fuck up.
Good.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
After 17 years at a job, it should be a little nice.
It should start getting
a little nicer.
Okay,
I'm like, hey, this isn't too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe if you waited out another 10 years, you'll be there.
Maybe. I doubt it. That's crazy. You've been there for 17 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's crazy because I remember when you started.
Yeah,
like
just a little old.
Like I remember when you were the new guy.
Yeah, just a little old F&G, right?
Yeah.
I remember when you came and helped me that first time, and I just started rambling off to you.
Yeah,
trying to make friends with you.
Didn't leave a good impression.
Nope, I didn't. I thought I was doing pretty good. I had you laughing, I think.
Yeah.
I had you chuckling.
Yeah.
And then we told everybody I was a fucking weirdo. I was like, yeah, all right. I get that.
I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did that.
Yeah. Cool.
Look at us now.
Just a tip.
Look at us now.
That's all it
bro.
takes.
We're BFFs.
Yeah, I got the tip in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I rammed it home.
Right. You duped me. You double duped me.
I did that. Indeed,
yeah, but look at us now, bro. Look at us now. We've been podcasting for 12 years.
That's so insane.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about the podcast last week.
Right.
I don't think I mentioned it on here. But I had a random person recognize me from our live videos.
Holy shit.
And like, oh, you do the podcast. And I was like, yeah, I do. And it was just weird. And I was telling them, like, it's funny because people think like this. Maybe people just don't know how long we've been at it. Like,
right.
Because podcasting for most people is just kicking off.
Right.
For a lot of people, they're just now like.
There's like a alternate like listening
whole pod. What is
this
podcast thing?
Yeah.
So it's new for a lot of people, and so. When I say we've been doing it for 12 years, they're like, what? Yeah. There wasn't podcast 12 years ago.
And you're like, yeah, there was.
Yeah, we started it.
Yeah.
We're pioneers in this bitch.
We are pioneers in this bitch.
Speaking of that.
Right.
The old post-register best of contest is kicking off again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Are you excited about that?
Not really. It's giving me anxiety.
Really?
Yeah, because I want it so bad. I just want to win it, even if we only do it once.
Yeah, I
just want to win it.
Right. Never do it again.
I'm sure we'll keep going for it,
right.
but I just want to win it. I just want to get that plaque.
You need some Xanax.
I just want that thing. Yeah, I need to calm the fuck down. It gives me anxiety. It really does. Right. After last year, because we went so hard. We went so hard last year.
I felt like we did go so hard
with this contest.
Year, yeah.
We went so hard, and it was like a daily thing, like getting people to vote, and like
I'm still doing that vote thing. I vote every day.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And it's just for nominations right now.
Yeah,
it's just
but you have to. If you slack on that, then you won't even be in the fucking vote thing.
Yeah, they'll cut you from the ending. But so I can't remember the exact dates, but the nominations go, I think, until like the 22nd of April, maybe something like that, and then the voting starts, the actual voting, and that's when we're going to go hard.
Definitely.
Hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
we got some plans for that too.
But so we finally, after years of trying and emailing and pleading with these people at the Post Register to give us our own category, this year we finally made it happen. last year we were pissed because they mixed us up with blogs.
Yeah.
And then we lost to this Idaho Moms blog that's just a Facebook fucking page. Yeah. It's not even a blog. But it's just a Facebook group.
Yeah.
And they won.
Yeah.
And so this year first I sent out emails the second the results were in last year. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is bullshit. They're not a podcast. Anyway, so this year we have our own category for podcasts only.
Right.
So yeah, man.
You pretty excited?
Yeah.
Or are you just anxiety?
I'm just anxious about it. Yeah. I just want it to be done.
I'm excited. I'm more excited. I don't get really anxious that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't operate like that. But I do get excited. So I'm pretty excited right now. And maybe we have a chance. I hope we do.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I know that there's several podcasts in town. Mm-hmm. And there are a couple that are, they're doing things.
Yeah.
They're doing things.
Right.
Like, we're doing things.
We're doing things too, dog.
Yeah, but there's a couple of other ones that are doing some things.
Right.
We're all on different levels and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But no matter what happens, like I want to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always felt like there's so much room for podcasts. Like I wish everyone had a fucking podcast.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't care how
there's
many
there's a lot of people out there that do have podcasts.
Yeah.
The difference between a successful podcast, in my opinion, and a mediocre podcast is consistency.
Yeah. That's number one.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you have a show that you just do intermittently,
right?
Like you're not going to catch anybody's ears, and people aren't going to stick around and follow.
Right. You do it once a month at a random time. Cool.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like that, like fucking.
They do
it to be on a clock. It's funny. It's funny because the old way we used to do it is we would record on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always, it was just a thing that I would upload the show Sunday night before I went to bed.
Right.
So that it was there Monday morning. But now it's got to where people are messaging us like on Saturday early afternoon. They're like, where's the fucking podcast? I'm like, well, I usually don't do it until Sunday afternoon.
Right.
Like I have it ready for Monday. But it's gotten so much that like if I don't post it before I leave this room on Friday night, people are waking me up with messages on Saturday morning like, where's the show?
Why are you being a bitch? Post that shit.
Yeah, it's like, when is it going to be up?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man.
Yeah,
like,
people are fucking routine, man. They fucking fall into routines. Everybody, even me. Like, I fall into a routine, man.
Yeah.
Like every day I wake up and go to work. I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't a person. Like, I wish I could just not wake up and go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny. I was listening to a podcast today. I can't remember who it was, but they had like this brain guy, like this neurology guy, and he was talking about science of all of this different, like the way diet and sleep and exercise and cold water plunges and doing all this stuff is like good for your brain. And
really,
it's good to get your body on
a cold water plunge.
Yeah, that's like the big thing.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. In the winter, I can imagine doing it pretty cheap, but in the summer, fuck you. You got to fill up a thing with ice all the time and keep it cold.
Yeah. Well, this guy, so a little sidetrack, like it doesn't have to be that.
Mm.
All it has to be, he said, all it needs to be is water that is cold enough that it's uncomfortable for you.
Oh, really?
So you could get in a cold shower. Like your shower gets cold enough. If you cranked it to cold, like that's enough to do a cold plunge in.
Oh, really?
And he said you only need to make it beneficial for your health 11 minutes per week.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you could split that up and do like 2 or 3 minutes a day.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. Like,
oh, wow.
To make it benefit. It's this whole weird thing. But
what's it supposed to do?
It does a lot of stuff.
Okay.
It's like a lot that. Like,
what if I just put the tip in? Do you think that would work?
Just your piece?
Just a tip, though.
Oh, just the very tip of your wiener.
Yeah.
Just get it in
Of the ween, if you will.
You could probably just get a glass of ice water then and just do it that way. Save a lot of water and money.
I like it.
It might work, bro.
Yeah.
It might be a thing.
All you need is a tip, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was going at is the podcast host that they were talking to was talking about his
Peace?
his dick.
Right.
Yeah. No, he was talking about his daily schedule, his routine.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, he was talking about how important sleep is, and it was all this weird stuff like when you wake up, you should try to get direct sunlight as soon as possible. Like when you wake up.
Really?
Yeah, it does something for like your serotonin and like it's this whole weird science thing. But anyway, the podcast, I'll give you the podcast so you can listen to it for all the science. Anyway, they were talking to the podcast host was telling his schedule, and the guy was like, what time on average, like when do you usually wake up in the morning? Like when do you like your average day wake up?
Right.
And he was like, oh, about 8 a.m. And I was like, fuck you. I would love that. Just to casually wake up whenever you felt like it.
Oh, right.
Like if
that would be
if
nice.
that was just 8 a.m. every day, you just wake up at 8.
You know, on my days off, I wake up about 8. Even with me trying to sleep in, that's sleeping in for me. It's like 8.
Yeah.
Like,
On weekends, I usually wake up at like 7 or 7:30 and then lay around like trying to fall back asleep until like 8 or 8:30. Yeah. Until my back starts hurting. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, all right, I'll get up.
Fuck.
Better make some coffee.
Guess
I'll make some coffee now and start this shit.
I stopped it. I hate to say this, but I've been even making coffee lately.
Really?
I've just been drinking Monsters. It's so bad for you. That's like the worst thing you can do.
Even on weekends?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have 2 every day. Not 2 Monsters a day, but I buy 2 every day, and I make sure I buy some for the weekend.
Right. So you can roll them.
I'm so addicted to that peachy.
Yeah, it's good as fuck.
It's like unhealthy. That's what it is. Like, I know that in my heart, I'm like, I should not be drinking this. Right. But I'm like, I gotta fucking peachy.
I'm sure one a day isn't.
I just want to get back to coffee, and that's what I was was always coffee.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, fuck, I gotta drink this Monster. It's just so easy. You could just be like, crack it open in the morning.
And it's like, it tastes so good.
Oh, I know. And it fucking gets you there, dude, quick. Like, oh, shit. I'm feeling good.
I pretty much only drink coffee on the weekends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love coffee, but god damn it.
I blame that on the kind of coffee maker we have.
Me too. I really hate my coffee maker. Like, it's okay for the cups, the K-cups or whatever, but for the fucking other one, it just it clogs up all the time. Yeah. And I blame my water for that, but what do? You know what I mean?
You know what we did?
I want to get a coffee press.
Like a French press?
Yeah, and just do that. Because you can use hot water for that, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So what we did like several years ago is we bit the bullet and we bought a Ninja coffee bar, one of those like Ninja coffee makers, and it was like fucking really expensive. But it does like all these things it has all these features that you never use. Mm-hmm. Like you can do like over ice brew and like you can make whatever.
Right.
You can do all these fucking things with it. We don't do any of those.
You just make coffee.
Right.
Just regular pot
But the
coffee.
cool thing about the Ninja one is that it has a lifetime warranty. So anything goes bad on it, all we have to do is call them, and they'll just send us a new one.
Have you ever done that yet?
Yeah, 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You have to keep the carafe thing, but they send you a whole new fucking whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so our problem is the same as you. Eventually, like that hard water shit keeps happening, and you can run all the vinegar and all the fucking rinse things through it, and eventually it just doesn't.
Yeah.
And so all we have to do is call them up and be like, it's fucking broken, and they just send us a new one.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting, and this is a dumb conversation for a podcast, but a Brita, one of those Brita filter things.
For water?
For water. That way you just use that. And then your water is filtered.
Yeah.
Huh. Seems like a simple fix, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's still hard, though.
Right.
But you have a water softener. Like, that should fix that. That should take the hard water out of it.
It doesn't enough. I would turn down really low.
Well, we have a lot of minerals in our water here, so that's what...
A lot of minerals. And cum.
All right. I'm glad you said that, because I was just thinking we're getting a little fucking old man. Like, this is like an old guy comment. How well does your water softener work? How often do you have to add the fucking salt pellets in it?
Do it about twice a week.
You get those
after
50
I sit at the gas station every
Depot?
morning. After I get done with my daily dose of coffee at the gas station. Hey, fuck you, old guy.
You know what, bro? We went out to breakfast last weekend. And we went to...
You guys go to fucking breakfast a lot.
It's my favorite thing.
Do you guys do that a lot?
To breakfast
Holy shit.
on the weekends.
What's your favorite place to go to breakfast?
I have a lot of favorites. I like them all. My favorite is the Grill over by Walmart.
Right.
That's my favorite.
I love that place.
I fucking love it.
Better than Abracadabra?
It depends on what we're comparing. The Abracadabra has a crazy cool menu. Like, the food is, like, off the charts cool. Like, it's cool and weird and different.
Right.
And delicious.
Okay.
The Grill is more, like, standard traditional stuff. Yeah. Okay. Like, you go to Abracadabra's for breakfast, and, like, you could have, like, an omelet or eggs Benedict or something, and the side is, like, bacon, like, Brussels sprouts, and, like this crazy, like, cool, weird cabbage and shit. Like, it's all fancy and shit, you know.
I bet it's expensive as fuck.
It can be, yeah.
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 But we went to Cedric's this last weekend. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been there?
I don't even know where it's at.
Okay, it's on Broadway. It's right next... It's like across from It's across from the Olive Garden.
Oh, I know where that's at. Okay, I know
right
where
next to the gas station. Yeah. So if you're
local,
if you've been around for a while, Cedric's has been here since probably the 70s.
Right.
And it hasn't changed at all. And that's my favorite part of it, is because I remember going there when I was fucking 2 years old.
The same waitresses are working.
Yeah, dude. I guarantee you. It's funny. We were sitting there, and I was looking around.
They have their Yosemite porns bush out.
They're like 90 though now. So it's crazy. I remember going there with my mom when I was a little ass kid, when they're all fucking smoking in there and stuff. It's a dusty old diner, bro.
They're probably hitting up that like weed pipe.
Greasy spoon ass diner. Like, and so it's weird going in there now, being in my 40s, going in there, and it's like going into a time capsule. Like, it hasn't changed in any way. It's exactly the same.
People are still doing lines off the table.
Yeah, there's bikers, like fucking hookers on this. It's weird, bro.
Just like my childhood.
I remember. It's the same hookers too.
That's the same exact dudes.
Yeah, but the food there is so good.
I wonder if they're taking Viagra.
And it's just like this dirty old diner, and I just
like just a tip.
Yeah, we went there last weekend, and it was.
They have a meal called just a tip.
Yeah.
What is it? Sausage and gravy?
You know what's weird about that place, though?
What?
You should check it out sometime.
I've been there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
It sounded like you'd never heard of it.
No, at first I'd I've been there, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like right next to Sherry's, too.
Yeah.
There's a gas station in the middle.
Right. I know where it's at.
Anyway, they're fucking, for like as like a hole in the wall dinery as it looks.
Right.
Their menu is like crazy, like gourmet. Like they have like a ribeye steak that's like got like black truffle butter and like all this weird shit, and like they have stuff like stuffed peaches and cream French toast, and like it's not just like regular shit.
Right.
It's good.
Yeah. I haven't been there in a long time.
It's really
I think I went there for lunch, so I don't know what their breakfast is like.
really good.
Okay. You know what else is really good? North Highway Cafe. Woo!
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about that. We were like, you know what? Because I was getting all nostalgic being in Cedric's or Cedric's, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, you know what? I bet you the only other place in town that hasn't changed at all is North Highway.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. They haven't changed a bit.
No, it's exactly the same.
They have all the same employees.
O'Brady's is probably there too.
Yeah.
O'Brady's, Cedric's, and
what about Perkins?
North Highway. Perkins has changed a lot.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think I've told the story on here, but I remember my senior year of high school. I was a senior that turned 18, like in the beginning of the school year.
Mm-hmm.
So I was 18, like at the beginning of my senior year. So I went through all of my senior year of high school being 18 years old.
Right.
And so, I was always buying people cigarettes and shit.
Oh wow!
And I used to smoke. I was a smoker back then. And I remember we thought we were so fucking cool. Is we would go to Perkins, and back then they would still be like, "You want smoking or non-smoking?"
Yeah.
And so we'd be like, "I'm smoking," and they'd sit us out back in the smoking section, and we'd be sitting there fucking drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes in a restaurant just because we could. I just remember it was like just because we can.
Yeah.
All, so fucking dumb. We'd go.
All your food tastes like smoke.
Right. We'd just go to Perkins.
There's
just
ashes in your eggs. Like, sorry about that, babe.
The waitresses are smoking back there.
Your orange juice has a cigarette butt in it. Like, cool. Man, this fucking place is awesome.
Yeah. They would have like plexiglass windows in between the smoking and non-smoking section.
They didn't do shit?
No.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
That's such a funny thing to think of, all of those differences, like the way times have changed.
Yeah. That went out of style, how many years ago now?
Shit. It was probably...
Early 2000.
It was 99 is when I was doing it at Perkins. So probably early 2000s.
Yeah.
Came. And then eventually...
That was such a good move, though.
Yeah.
Like...
I remember when they made it so that you couldn't even smoke in bars.
Yeah.
It was like...
that's kind of weird.
No smoking anywhere indoors.
Unless it was like a private club or some shit. There was like some loopholes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, we're old. We're old as fuck.
Yeah, man. So last week I was talking about how when I was in Vegas, like all I could smell was weed everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Yeah.
It's funny. I saw a meme the other day. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like in 2022 when you go to Vegas, things to know. It's like you'll walk a lot.
And you did.
Yeah.
You walked your ass off.
It had like 3 points. It's like you'll walk a lot.
You walked your tits off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like you'll smell nothing but weed.
Right.
I can't remember what the other one was, but they were all like, yeah, spot on. Like that's what Vegas is. It's just fucking walk a lot and smell weed.
God.
And see ladies with no tits.
Fuck you. Goddamn titless ladies. So what happened? Did you smoke some weed?
No. I found an article and I was going to read it. It says the title of the article is Viva Pot Vegas.
Oh shit!
It says Las Vegas Strip gets ready for new cannabis rules.
Oh shit! What are the new?
And I was like, what the fuck could they be? Because it seemed pretty loose when I was there.
Right,
dude. So I told the story about a guy with a jar of weed.
Yeah, he just had a jar out there, right?
It was like an oversized mason jar, like a foot long, like God, a big fucking mason jar, and it was full of weed. Dude. And he was leaning against this wall, and he was offering, he was saying he would roll it for free,
right?
So you could basically just buy a joint from him or whatever, and he'd make it for you.
How much was he charging?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Yeah.
But Sean, our guest, was like, well, that can't be legal, right?
Right.
And then I was thinking back, and I was remembering there was like a dispensary right there, and he was like out front of it hustling.
Right.
And so he was working for that dispensary, so that's why that was okay.
Right.
I was thinking like, yeah, how did that work out? But then I got thinking like he was just out front. Anyway. This article says Las Vegas has legalized marijuana, but have not made it easily to actually smoke it for tourists. That's because the dispensaries operate legally, they're not allowed to have on-site consumption lounges. It says, in addition, a lot of the hotels on the Strip, they don't let you smoke it on the premises.
Right.
It says, well, that means that while people can take edibles and other non-smoke forms of cannabis wherever they want, there's no place where tourists can legally smoke marijuana. And so they're trying to make it so it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Legally, I guess.
Dude, the only time
I'm not going to read the whole article, but like I said, when I was there, it seemed like there was no rules.
Yeah.
It was like...
Yeah, it's so loose over there.
The first time I went to Vegas, I remember walking...
Did you guys get any edibles and just fucking trip balls?
No, man. The first time I went to Vegas...
You guys didn't even go into a head shop?
No.
What?
Well, first of all, we had all of our kids with us.
Yeah, you should have sent them off somewhere.
Hey, keep walking. Don't stop for the ladies with no tits.
Yeah.
The first time we went to Vegas, I remember we both noticed that the whole air, it always smelled like sewer.
Yeah.
Like it was just fucking stinky. Like it was gross.
Right.
And then this time it was all weed all day.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Fucking weed, man. Those edibles aren't no joke, man. They'll fuck you up quick. It sneaks up on you.
We've had some fun with those.
No, I know.
Well, I wouldn't call it fun.
I would.
We've had some things with those.
I had fun until it like fucking knocked my dick in the dirt.
Yeah.
Like at first, it creeps up on you.
They were 100 milligram gummies.
Too much.
And we were telling everyone, like, just take half of it.
Yeah.
And when you think, like, this isn't working, I need to take the rest, like, just don't.
Don't. Hey, just wait. Just wait it out. Just wait it out.
And
it's like acid.
It fucking
just wait it out.
It fucking hit everybody like a ton of fucking bricks.
Jesus. Fuck me, bro. Woo! My head started spinning. I was like, oh my God. I gotta go fucking take a nap.
That night is such a fucking blur. People were just falling asleep all over in weird places and then waking up at weird times. Yeah. Like weird shit was happening.
Yeah,
you fell asleep down here on the couch.
I was like, I'm fucking coming down to the fucking studio. I'm passed out.
Yeah.
I was like, whoo, gone for like 45 minutes. When I got up, the only person who was left here was you. Yeah. I was like, where the fuck is everyone?
My wife went and laid in bed as soon as they kicked in, and she was miserable. She's like, fuck this.
Yeah. Fuck you were sitting on the couch, and you were like half asleep, and I was like, hey, man, I'm taking off. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was weird.
Yeah, that was
there was
weird
other
night.
people here, and they just like, they passed out for a while, and then they got up and just left without saying anything.
Yeah.
Like,
it was a weird night, man.
I remember looking out the window, and they're backing out of the driveway, and I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, I don't even remember... where even am I?
Yeah, like what is going on?
We woke up in the morning so fucking confused, like trying to put together puzzle pieces of like what the fuck happened.
Yeah, that was a fucking fun night, but it was crazy.
Weird.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Good old edibles.
And there was a shit ton of alcohol too.
You got any more? You should just lay them out like Tums.
I think we still have some.
Dude, I'm going to take like 4 of them. Just fucking chew them up right now.
Well, my wife's mom lives in Denver.
Ooh.
And so
got the connection.
So she brought them.
Like, hey, Mom, how about you don't send us 100 milligram fucking gummies? Let's do like 30. Can we do 30? That's fine. That sounds fun. You know what's funny is like I only did half a gummy.
Yeah.
I must have got a lot of it because it fucked me up, dude. But like I said, it was a slow burn. But then once you peak out, it's like, fuck. It was intense.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep shit straight.
It always reminds me of that fucking Joe Rogan's. He like has that whole like thing that he does when people start talking about edibles. He's like, well, it metabolizes in your liver different. It turns into L-hydroxy metabolite. And like he tells the science of why edibles hit different than smoking it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. It turns it into almost like a psychoactive thing.
It's intense.
It's almost like taking mushrooms. Like it's
I miss mushrooms.
A brain thing.
I want to take more mushrooms.
Yeah?
Yeah, you ever taken any mushrooms?
Nope.
Why are you so scared?
I'm not.
Just a tip, bro.
Wow. I'm not scared.
Just a tip.
I've just never had the opportunity.
Yeah,
never been presented to me.
Yeah, you have.
No, they weren't.
I presented them to you, and you're like, "No, that's all right.
No,
we got a podcast to do." And you're like all buckled down, all serious.
No.
Put on your captain's hat.
No, what happened was you came over with mushrooms and like a Wendy's hamburger. And you just put them all on it and you ate it.
Then I was like, I'm putting the shake in the shake. I dumped all the fucking flakes into the shake and drank them all.
Yeah, you just did everything.
I got fucked up.
Yeah.
I was so fucked up. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I went and saw Attack of the Titans on that.
Yeah.
Woo! Somebody tripped going down the steps or coming up the steps in the theater, and I started laughing so fucking loud. She was right next to me. She fucking fell. I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I was like, God damn it. I miss mushrooms, is what I'm saying. We need to find some connections. I mean, I don't do that. Ever. I don't ever do any drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's all allegedly, according to somebody else. Anyway, man. When you looking up? You looking up Urban Dictionary already?
No.
No?
There's a story that I heard, and I'm trying to find it.
What was it about?
I didn't save the...
Why wouldn't you save the link? It makes it go so much smoother.
I know.
It's that stupid fucking Android phones. That's why you probably can't even save links.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
It's like, it won't save it because it's an Android phone.
No, I could...
Remember when Android phones were blowing up in people's faces? That was awesome.
Yeah, it was like the Note.
Yeah. The Android Notes were like fucking killing people.
Yeah.
Hey, do you like your Android? Yeah. Cool. It killed my friend. Oh, sweet. People are telling stories of fucking surviving Android blow-ups. I was charging my Android phone and it burned up my house.
Like blew up in my pocket.
I lost my dogs.
When I was working for that cleaning and restoration company,
Yeah.
We actually had a house fire that was started from a cell phone that was plugged in overnight on a counter in the kitchen.
Really?
It was just plugged in on the charger.
Right.
And in the middle of the night, it just overheated and like burst into flames.
Holy shit.
And like fucked up the whole house.
Did it kill anybody?
No.
Oh, that's good.
But it was pretty bad.
Ugh. Did you find that article?
No.
What was it even about?
Hold on. Let me try one more time.
Pope Francis?
It might be. Well,
I tell you how good this vodka and peachy keen is.
Yeah, it's really good. So all I have is the headline, and I guess we can just make up the story. No, I heard a story today about a man that I don't know if it was a relative or someone he knew, but a kid in his life was molested.
He was taking just the tip?
Yeah.
They talked him into it?
Yeah, he was molested.
That's not good.
Yeah. And so this guy found the perpetrator, and he cut his dick off.
Oh, shit.
And then made him eat it.
Oh, fuck. Yo. Wow.
Yeah. He made him eat his own dick.
Damn. Wow. That is justice served. Fuck, man. Holy shit. I wonder if that guy's going to go to jail, or is they going to be like, well, we couldn't find any evidence to convict him. I hope they're like, well, we couldn't really prove it, so...
We checked the stomach contents.
It looks like he ate his own dick on his own volition. Of his own volition. Be like, yeah, dude, I got there and I tried to stop him from eating his own dick, but he just wouldn't. He insisted.
Yeah, that's weird. I just heard the story today and I cannot find an actual story.
I can't believe Where was it? Florida?
Probably.
It was a Florida man? Jeez, man. What a fucking crazy world that we live in. You know, if more shit like that happened to molesters, there would probably be less molesting.
Yeah, man.
Jeez. I fucking commend that guy, first off.
Yeah, it's one of
Good
those
on
things,
you, guy.
It's one of those things that everyone wants to do.
Yeah, that's a... But
Well,
you know what? It'll probably be like, we frown on that kind of stuff, so you're going to have to go to jail.
Well, did you hear about what happened to Cain Velasquez? The fucking...
No.
The UFC fighter.
What happened to
guy?
him?
So, it's the same kind of thing. They're saying a relative.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know if it was his daughter or like a niece or nephew.
Right.
But a close relative, like a 4-year-old, was being molested at the daycare that they were at.
Oh.
And the accused guy got off on like bail or something. He didn't get thrown in prison.
Right.
And so Cain Velasquez, the
UFC fighter.
yeah,
big
giant,
motherfucker. Yeah,
heavyweight
he's huge.
fucking
Yeah.
murderer. He decided that that wasn't going to fly for him. This guy was out. He wasn't in prison.
Yeah.
And so he found him, I guess, and he rammed his car, and then he tried to shoot him.
Oh, shit.
With a gun. He tried to kill him in the streets. And so now he got arrested. And so there's this whole Free Cain thing going on.
Where was it at?
In California, I think.
Ooh.
But the issue with it is he didn't shoot the guy. He didn't shoot the guy that the alleged child molester. He didn't shoot him. He actually shot a different person that was in the car.
Oh.
Yeah. And so...
Did it kill him?
I don't think it killed him. I think it was actually like that guy's dad or something.
Right.
And so there's all these people there's like this whole Free Cain movement and all this stuff. But he kind of fucked up. Like, for real. Like someone got shot, but it wasn't the person that was supposed to get shot.
Right.
Like if he would have killed the guy that was a molester, that would be like one thing.
Yeah.
But some innocent person got shot and...
You know, why wouldn't he just... He's a UFC fighter. Why wouldn't you just go and beat that dude's ass?
That's what Brendan Schaub said.
Yeah.
He's like...
Why
didn't he just go find him and just beat the fuck out of him?
Yeah, he could have beat the fuck... He could have beat him to death.
Yeah.
You know?
He could have easily just fucking just...
Yeah.
Just beat the living shit out of him.
The thing about Cain Velasquez is... His heart was in the right place. But I don't think he's all there anymore.
Yeah.
He's been in some fucking wars, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that was some of the talk was like, is it like a CTE thing? Like,
yeah, like...
Is his brain not just... Is he just like...
Ooh, dude.
All of his faculties aren't there. He wasn't able to think clearly.
Yeah, like he has been in some fucking brutal matches.
Yeah.
Like, his brain must be a mush. Mush, dude.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, like, Cain Velasquez was it. Like,
yeah.
He was the biggest fucking craziest dude.
Dude, but yeah, you seen the wars he was in? Like, holy shit.
Yeah, man.
God, those heavyweights, they throw some punches, man. They don't fuck around. And I'm not like a huge UFC follower, but I remember watching some of those wars he was in, like, damn, you know?
Yeah.
I can't even tell you who he was fighting, but I know he went 10 rounds, or not 10 rounds, 5 rounds with some of the biggest motherfuckers in the world. Deadly motherfuckers, too, you know?
Yeah.
And I think he didn't win them all either. I think he won some of them.
Yeah, well, they all lose eventually.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. But yeah, that's crazy that he went and used a gun instead of like just finding that guy somewhere and just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me.
It was probably just one of the emotions.
Yeah.
And the adrenaline and all that shit.
Why would you use I just don't get it, man. Like, why would you even think about using a gun? Like, you're a bad motherfucker, like, without a gun.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought that was the only way he could get close enough to him.
Yeah. Well, it was like a whole thing. Like he chased him down and was like rammed his car, and like I think that's part of the reason why he's in so much trouble.
Mm-hmm. It was premeditated.
Yeah, it was obviously like it wasn't a heat of the moment thing. It was like he searched him out and shit.
Yeah. Well, he's probably going to jail. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he shot the wrong person doesn't bode well.
Right. Well, that's the thing that keeps getting me is I keep seeing people that it seems like they're not reading the whole story or getting the whole story. They're all like, yeah, anyone would have done that. Yeah. And like, and like defending it. And then you're like, but like he didn't shoot the person he was trying to shoot.
Yeah.
Like an innocent person got shot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe he'll get off. Like, remember when Caitlyn Jenner ran into that fucking SUV and killed that fucking people? And like, nobody ever said anything about that.
Yeah.
Nobody said shit about that.
Yeah.
That's manslaughter.
Right.
Well, involuntary manslaughter, right? But still manslaughter.
And I'm sure.
Vehicle manslaughter.
Right. Vehicular.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was some money exchange to make things get quiet.
Do you think there'll be money exchange with this? That dude has to be well off.
I don't think he's that well off, though.
You don't think he's well off?
I don't think he's like set
Caitlyn
for
Jenner
life.
is well off.
Oh, yeah. They're like in billions. Yeah. They're like billionaires. I don't think Cain Velasquez has got fuck you money.
No. No. He's got money, but he's dumb guy fuck you money.
Yeah.
That's just so, like, because I feel for him. Like, yeah.
He was just trying to, like, get some vengeance.
Yeah.
This guy belongs in prison and
he does belong in, well, why is he out, you know, like, because we don't have any justice system worth the fuck, you know, but people would have got his back if he would have shot the right guy.
Yeah,
People are still getting his back, even though he shot the wrong guy, so that tells you something, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, man.
Yep,
wow.
Yep.
No, it still blows my mind that he wouldn't have just beat that fucking dude to death. Like, why would you even use a gun?
Yeah.
Why? I don't get it.
Just fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that weird to you?
Yeah. Yeah, completely.
Like, what did you just... Hey,
you could literally walk up to probably 97% of people on this whole planet and just beat them to death with your hands. Easily.
Easily.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going to use a gun. It's easier. Obviously not.
Yeah. Well.
Maybe he has some kind of training we didn't know about, and he just...
Maybe he grew up on the mean streets, and they just...
Well, I'm sure he did grow up on the mean streets.
They just go for the strap.
Oh, jeez. That's so crazy. Wow. What a story. Cain Velasquez.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. When did that happen anyway?
It was like a month or two ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's old news then, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's been on the notes. Yeah, it's a couple months old.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
If Cain Velasquez came after you, what would you even do?
That's like asking, like, what would you do if a grizzly bear was coming for you?
Yeah, well, you can't
play
do
dead and shit yourself, and hopefully
scream and run.
They're put off by the smell of shit.
I shit myself. Shit yourself as fast as you can, and just to act like you're dead.
You're like, hold on. You're like pushing out a hot log. You're all. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like, hold on.
Your eyes just roll back and you fucking flop dead. You just act like you're dead.
The fucking veins in your forehead are popping out and your eyes are all bloodshot.
Your pants just fill out in the back. Just fucking... It's like that fucking video on TikTok where the guy like tries to fart and he just shits his pants. He's like, whoop! But you see his shorts clearly fill up.
See the shorts fill up with shit? Yeah,
like,
I saw that one.
Shit. That's a lot of shit.
It's all...
Yeah. He grabs his ass all quick and he's like...
That was like that 2 girls 1 cup consistency of shit. Like,
Jesus. Yeah. Fast and loose.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was like almost like foamy. It was like...
Foamy.
Speaking of all that,
right?
I heard another story about a Brazilian singer.
Okay. I don't hear a lot about Brazilian singers these days.
Yeah, she was hospitalized. She went to the hospital.
What?
She thought she had kidney stones or appendicitis or something. But it turned out that she was full of trapped farts because she refused to fart. And so she was so full of farts that she was actually hospitalized. Yeah.
Wow. She just had a lot of dates in a row. Just holding them in. It's like just speed dating. It's a case of speed dating gone wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. It says apparently she's big on TikTok. Mm-hmm. She's a Brazilian singer. She admitted that her farts had given her an international career because it blew up on TikTok apparently. So yeah, she was holding in her farts. And she thought she was dying. And she went to the hospital and they're like, yeah, you just need to fart.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine.
But she had a tight sphincter then, huh? She got a tight ball, which can hold in all that farts.
Like eventually, like you'd sneeze or something and it'd be all, whoops.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
So it
Why
says,
wouldn't you just go somewhere private and just fucking blow it up, dude?
It says, if you aren't familiar with the incident in question, she shared a separate TikTok featuring images of herself at the hospital. While she actually looks relatively relaxed in the hospital setting, the singer says the fart ordeal began early in the morning and included taking...
Fart ordeal? That's so stupid.
She took a drug to treat cramps and IBS and doing a blood test before figuring out it was actually farts that had become trapped inside of her. She previously noted that she had been holding in farts while in bed with her partner, which led her to experience several stomach pains and end up in the hospital.
Can you imagine that? Just farting while you're fucking? It would be fucking like...
Huh. Interesting, yeah.
I wonder if they had to stick a tube in her butt.
Yeah, how do you release that?
Yeah.
Is it like when you see people like... they get that emergency tracheotomy with like a pen?
They just stick an emergency tracheotomy in your
like
asshole.
do a little slit and like stick a hollowed out pen in it and just...
It even makes a sound. We made a pin that makes the actual fart sound too, instead of just air releasing because it sounds more natural.
They're like, we can slice into your abdomen, or you can just fucking fart.
Hey, stop holding in your farts, bitch.
Hey, go in back and fucking fart.
Hey, do you want us to? We can just leave the room while you do that. Like, that's fine. We have good ventilation in here.
We'll go far away.
Yeah.
Just fart. Just fart.
Just push it out. Dude, do you got to poop, baby? We could do that too. You know, you got bathrooms.
It sounds like when a kid is telling you their stomach hurts. Yeah. Our thing is always like, do you need to poop?
Yeah, that's me too. I always do that.
Do you need to shit?
Yeah. I even do that to the adults. Like, my stomach hurts. I'm like, oh, you got to shit.
You probably have to just poop. You'll be better.
Yeah. That's the answer for everything, especially when you're little.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, your throat hurts? Maybe you got to shit.
You have a headache? You probably need to poop. When was the last time you shit? Good.
Yo, dude, people are crazy.
Yeah.
Just fart. That's fine.
Yeah, it's good. It's all good.
I just farted right now. That's good. You know? You got the orchard spray out? Perfect. That's all she needs.
None the wiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, just walk around with a little can of orchard spray that you stole from a public bathroom.
And just spray it around.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to notice.
Right.
And what are they going to say? You're famous.
They'll be like,
is that an orchard?
It smells like a shit apple.
Yeah, there's a sewer over there. She talks like that. Yeah, there's a sewer over there.
She's Brazilian.
Yeah. Oh, I need a Brazilian accent?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
She probably has no tits, too.
That's why she wears pasties.
Right.
We're good. Do you hear music?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pretty loud.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah. I'm trying to hear what it is. I can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
It's music.
Someone's going to get beat.
Wow.
I don't know who
I hope they're not holding their farts. This could rupture their eyes out.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Trying to piss me off. Anyway.
Is it time?
Yeah, I think it's time.
It's time for that Urban Dictionary phrase of the week.
Yeah. I was going to try and find the...
Find it, bro.
Play
that sound clip.
Now on the Jeff and Greg podcast, it's time for the Urban Dictionary phrase of the week.
Yeah, the Urban Dictionary phrase of the week is brought to you by LGR Coffee. Yeah,
let's get roasted coffee.
Roasted. That's lgrcoffee.com. Use the promo code Jeff and Greg at checkout to
baby.
Get 10% off your order. And that's not just for coffee, by the way. That's for anything. You could buy their merch. Yeah. He has custom coffee mugs and hoodies and hats and sweatshirts.
He's a great guy, too.
10% off.
Tanner knows what he's doing. Yeah. And that air-roasted coffee, bro.
It doesn't get any better. It's the thing I look forward to the most on the weekends. Like I said, I pretty much only drink coffee on the weekends because I hate our coffee maker. Yeah. It doesn't make it easy for me to just make a cup before I leave for work.
I was thinking about getting a French press.
We have to make like a pot.
Yeah. I want to get a French press. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. We have one. They're cheap as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. And it works easy?
Yeah.
You just press the beans down and that's it?
Yeah.
How long does it take?
Couple of minutes. Like
that's
easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Why don't I do that all the time?
I don't know, man.
Sign me the fuck up.
Anyway, LGR Coffee. It's the best. And you can, my favorite thing about the company, other than all the obvious stuff, you know, it's locally air roasted, it's delicious and all that stuff. I love
blah, blah, blah,
all
blah,
the blah, blah, blah shit about it. I love that you can sign up for a subscription and you can just have it delivered to you on whatever frequency that you choose. Yeah. Weekly or bi-weekly or monthly or whatever it is.
Right.
It's affordable. I think you end up spending less this way than by doing it any other way.
Yeah.
And then you get it hand delivered to your door if you're local to Idaho Falls.
Yeah.
By Tanner himself.
God.
He brings it right to your goddamn door and hands it to you.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's right so there. Good.
Yeah. It's amazing. Anyway, so they are the sponsor of the Urban Dictionary phrase of the week.
Hell yeah.
So while I pull these up, Greg, why don't you tell everybody how to get ready?
How about kick up your fucking feet for one, man? How about get relaxed, you know? We'll smoke some weed, eat some edibles, you know?
Just eat half of what you think you want.
And don't eat a lot of them at once. Yeah. Unless you have a high tolerance.
Yeah. When you feel like it's not going to kick in, just wait.
Please.
That's not the time to double up.
I don't want you running some shenanigans. I don't want you having to sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
You know, I want you having a good time. I want for you. Anyway, man. Eat some edibles. Kick up your feet. My friend here is going to paint you a picture like Bob fucking Ross, dude.
Yeah.
Let's do this shit.
All right, bro. So, Urban Dictionary phrase of the week this week. It looks like you sent me 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Cereal themed?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah. And if I couldn't find something exactly cereal themed, I went with the closest thing.
Right. I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down.
All right.
The first one is Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. This is a good one.
The Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
So this is when a girl lets someone come in her hair and lets it dry overnight.
Of course. I think there's a lot of girls out there that do that. They're like, oh, it's in my hair.
Drunk girls, right?
Yeah.
You would never just do that if you're sober. Just like, I'm good.
Yeah, you have to be pretty fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, or edibles.
Right.
Goddamn edibles.
Yeah.
She's so probably holding in a fart the whole time and passed out.
This is when the girl lets someone come in her hair and lets it dry overnight. In the morning, she masturbates and uses her vagina juices to get the cum out of her hair and proceeds and proceeds to eat it.
That seems like it doesn't work.
She rehydrates it with her pussy juice cocktail.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that could work. Happen. Yeah. Once it's dried in there, I think you're fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Well, according to that, you're not, man.
Right.
So what'd she do after she masturbates into her own hair?
She uses her own vagina juices to get the cum out of her hair, and then proceeds to eat it.
That's a bit excessive.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, hey, I get it. You know, you got to get the vagina juices loose to get that cum out of your hair, but you got to eat it afterwards?
Yeah, is that really necessary?
Like, come on. Just fart and you'll be better off. That's what happens when you hold in a fart for that long. You start thinking of crazy shit to do.
Yeah.
Like, I got dry cum in my hair. The only way to get it out is pussy juice, and then I'm going to eat it.
Gross.
Because that's what the gas is saying in your body. It's just making you go crazy.
Yeah.
Just fart. You'll be fine.
Right. That's how to make it better.
Yeah. You know what? Do guys really care if you fart in front of them? Most guys don't give a fuck.
Probably not.
Yeah. Especially if you've been together for a while.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah.
There's some vain dudes out there, I'm sure. What's the next one?
The music is really fucking...
is bugging you?
Distracting me. Yeah. Okay. All right. Frosted Flakes. The next one is the Fruit Bowl.
Ooh.
The Fruit Bowl.
That one's a simple one. Simple.
Yeah. This is when fornicating with a member of the opposite sex.
Right.
Or not, depending on your preference.
Right.
One slips one nuts into the action to create a lovely fruit bowl.
Ooh, I like that.
Also see the mud bowl. Similar to a fruit bowl, but the completed package of sweaty love is inserted into the anus rather than the vaginal opening. You talk about this a lot, inserting the nuts. So that's called a fruit bowl.
I feel like it's unnecessary.
Yeah, well, I feel like that also.
I feel like I don't have enough dick, so I've got to put extra shit in there to make it worthwhile.
And
yeah,
I feel like that would hurt.
That's why you use a pencil.
Shove your nuts in.
You got to use a pencil, but it's good for her.
Wow.
Yeah, in theory.
If you're not packing enough heat,
which I'm not.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, I just hear it's good enough for me.
Yeah, that's all I hear too.
Yeah. So. That's a compliment.
Yeah, I hear it.
I've heard. Okay, moving on. We have the Captain Hook.
I like it.
So this is the act of giving someone a pirate eye and a rusty hook simultaneously. This leaves the victim hopping around on one leg, with one eye sealed shut by semen, and with the taste of feces in their mouth. This is normally an unpleasant experience.
Really? Normally?
Yeah. So this is kind of a strange one because it sort of leaves you like, well, now what's a pirate eye and what's a rusty hook?
Yeah, we should look those up eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it seems unpleasant and disgusting.
Really disgusting.
Dried cum in your eye.
And
how does
a
that
taste
even
of
happen?
feces in your mouth.
Yeah. The rusty hook and the pirate eye.
I have a feeling I know what the pirate eye is, but the rusty hook seems a little sketch.
Right.
You fish hook somebody while you're shitting in their mouth after you jizz in their eye? That seems like a lot of shit to get done.
Yeah. I'm going to...
You're going to Google it?
Rusty hook.
Did you find it yet?
The rusty hook occurs when the length of the index finger is inserted into the anus extracted and then placed on the inside of someone's mouth, thus hooking their cheek.
It's not quite what I expected, but yeah.
Yeah.
I get
What was the name of the other one?
Pirate Eye.
Pirate Eye.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, we need to put all these together.
And figure it all out.
The pirate eye is coming into a girl's eye, then kicking her shin. Therefore, she'll be hopping around on one leg with one eye closed, screaming, "Arg!" I think we might have done that.
We have done that one before, yeah. So this is just an evolution of those.
So yeah, it's
you just combine a couple of them and get the Captain Hook.
Just smash them all together.
God damn it!
Yeah, man.
Urban Dictionary never fails to disappoint.
That's right. Never fails to disappoint.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Well, bro, you got anything else you want to talk about? Anything else going on?
Not really.
Anything else you want to?
Just want to shout out to our last two sponsors, Arts Muffler.
Arts Muffler.
God damn it, man. They do some quality work over there.
Yeah.
You know, metal fabrication, lifetime guarantees. They do custom work, custom auto repair, muffler work, any kind of mechanical problems you have. Guaranteed for as long as you own the car. Go see Sam.
The oldest shop in town.
Oldest shop in town, bro.
It's not just exhaust and muffler stuff.
No, it's everything.
Auto repair shop.
Yeah. Hey, man, they even go as far as like bolt removal. Shit.
Damn.
You know, they do everything there, dude.
Yeah, I've had a couple
They'll tune your fucking guitar for you, too, if you want. Shit.
Damn.
I know, man.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Arts Muffler and guitar repair.
Go for it. Let's do this.
Just ask them.
Yeah.
They'll hit you.
You know what? When they're working on your car, how about you walk over to Garcias Street Tacos?
You might want to get an Uber.
Do what you want, man.
Because it's going to be a long...
You might want to walk off some calories. You know what I mean?
Right. Maybe Uber to Garcias Street Tacos and then walk back.
Garcias Street Tacos, man. Home of the best tacos in town. Yeah. Birria style, baby.
Whatever style.
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't matter how you get them. They're delicious.
You know what? I've been talking to Shaw Marie, a big fan of the show, and she loves her fish tacos over there, man.
That's disgusting.
She is a fucking huge fan of those.
Gross.
You shut your mouth. Just because you're a seafood-hating son of a gun.
No, I won't.
You fucking pirate.
I'm not going to endorse...
You're a pirate-hating mother.
I'm not going to endorse fish tacos from anyone.
Except for...
Even a sponsor.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Garcia Street Tacos, known for their fish tacos.
Yeah.
Go there, get some birria fish tacos.
Ew.
Delicious.
Gross. Sorry, I can't.
Hey,
you
shut your fucking... Hey, shut your mouth.
You want these ads to be honest?
Yeah.
I can't back fish tacos.
I can. I'll back them for you. Ugh. They're delicious.
Then go on. I'm going to shut up.
Yeah, thank you. Garcia Street Tacos, home of the most famous fish tacos in America. Hey. Hey.
What?
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Did you shit? Was that a queef? It sounds like a queef. God, we ruined Garcia Street Tacos. Can we start over? Please.
Yeah, just quit mentioning fish tacos.
You just mentioned it.
No.
And you didn't even make a sound.
I can talk about them in disgust.
But you weren't.
In disdain.
Just, stop mentioning fish tacos.
Yeah. Garcia Street Tacos, the best Mexican food you can get your tits on. I say it all the time. Or your mouth. Or lips.
Or your mitts.
Or your mitts. Mitts, that's the word.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Get your mitts on some Garcia Street Tacos.
Yeah.
Good food, good people, good atmosphere. Yeah. Go there.
It's a lovely shop.
I dare you.
Letty is an amazing person, and the food is top notch.
Top notch.
You can't beat it.
You can't.
Nope.
Great food. I'm going there this weekend.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you want to come?
Yeah.
All right. It's a dude date.
Just hit me up.
It's a bro date.
Let's do it.
We can hash out some stuff.
You got some beef? You want to go over? Or?
No.
Oh, like podcast stuff.
I'm going to force feed you some fish tacos.
Oh, gross.
Gross.
So nasty.
I just came.
Oh, you know what? One more thing that I want to talk about I forgot about.
The Beals?
No.
Oh, good.
Not quite.
Thank God. Thought we were really getting desperate there.
No, so this was at the top of my notes, and I fucking skipped. I scrolled past it on accident. I had a thing the other day. So we were posting about this contest that we're in.
Yeah.
Right, trying to get best podcast.
Right.
And I sent the link out to several people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, give us a nom.
Right.
And I got a message from our good pal Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
She said something, like she does. Something like fucktards or something like that.
It's just generally evil.
Just something really like just fucking rude and
just
uncalled
mean,
for.
just really mean-spirited.
Yeah. And like I've never said anything bad about her or mean.
Yeah, you're always complimenting her looks, like how she's a little old lady with the racked up tits.
No, I've never said any of that.
I mean, you say it all the time.
Literally never said that.
You said, "Damn, dude, there's this girl at the transfer station named Deb."
No.
With some big old bitties.
No.
I was like, "Who?"
So
like,
this is how it goes. Every week when I see Debbie, she like physically attacks me.
Oh, because you're always like... Yeah,
because she says that I say things about her that I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You always are saying
stuff.
stuff.
I've been pushed to the edge.
Really?
Yeah. Pushed. I'm a nice guy, man.
Yeah.
I've never said anything bad about her.
Right.
And she just keeps like fucking coming at me,
Right.
Acting like I'm the bad guy here when it's obviously you.
What? Me?
Yeah.
I'm the nicest guy ever.
That's what I say too. So
I know you do.
So every week she like fucking just comes at me. She's like,
right.
Anyway, so I send out this link to have people help, get us on the nomination thing.
Right.
And she replies, "Done and done." And I said, "Thanks." Mm-hmm. And then she said, "Anything for you brats." Yeah. And that was like the straw.
Her calling us brats was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? She accuses me of being mean all the time. Mm-hmm. And I'm never mean.
Right. You're just love and affectionate.
And I was like, I'm going to be mean.
Right.
I'm going to say something mean.
Do you follow the thing?
No, I'm going to say something
Oh, okay.
mean.
All right.
Right. So, this is where it gets crazy. Mm-hmm. In the exact moment that Debbie was messaging us that...
Right.
I got another message from a different person also named Debbie.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It was the same situation. I sent the link. I just sent it to everyone in our messenger.
Right.
This Debbie replied with a thumbs up.
Right.
Like saying, "Voted for you. Thanks."
Yeah. Is she a little old lady too?
I don't know anything about this Debbie.
Oh, okay.
Never seen her. I don't know who she is.
Right.
Other than she's in our Facebook and she lives in Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so, this is what happened. As I wasn't home, and I just got the message on my watch.
Okay.
So my watch showed me that someone named Debbie sent a thumbs up. And I had just seen the other message from Debbie saying, "You little shits," or whatever.
I like where this is going.
Right?
Yeah.
So I saw Debbie sent a thumbs up. And so I said, "Thanks, you old ass lady." Right? Because she's always saying I call her old and all this. I'm like, I've never said anything mean. And I finally decided, because she was rude,
finally said,
that I'm going to finally just say something to her face.
You came clean finally.
So I said, "Thanks, you old ass lady."
That's what you say to me all the time. Yeah.
Right. And then I get 3 emoji faces, like these weird, like surprised, like sad looking faces back.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why would she send that?
Yeah.
And then I opened it on my phone and I realized, oh, fuck. I messaged that to the wrong Debbie.
Yeah. Woo!
And our Debbie was sitting there with no response to her rude comment that she sent to us.
Right.
And I sent this lady this mean-ass thing calling her an old-ass
an old
lady.
biddy?
Yeah. And then I realized it and I was like, oh, my God, sorry. That was meant for another Debbie. And she was probably like, okay.
Yeah. Is that what she did?
She didn't say anything.
She unfollowed us.
No, she sent nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nothing. She read it. It was read. And then, so I actually sent a screenshot of their names, like, directly next to each other on our messenger.
Right.
Like how it actually was, the two Debbies. And it showed that our Debbie said, anything for you, brats.
Yeah.
And so I said, you messaged me exactly the same time as this other one. And I was responding, like I was like trying to backtrack and explain it. And then finally she said, I was wondering, LOL, it's all good. For a minute, shit. I was like, oh, shit.
Right.
I just messaged the wrong Debbie. When I finally decided to stand up for myself and stop letting her bully me.
Oh, yo, that's fucking perfect, bro.
Because I've never said anything mean about her.
Except for...
or negative.
No, you never do say anything negative. You just tell me how big her tits are all the time.
No.
I'm like, damn. Why
never said that, ever.
Why are you always saying shit like
never,
that?
Not even once.
All the time, man.
Nope. Anyway, bro, so that's all I got.
That's good.
I forgot. That was the story I wanted to tell you about.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Thanks, dude. I've been sitting on it.
I can't believe you messaged the wrong Deb.
Yeah.
Finally going to come clean. You're like, yeah, good big-titted broad.
No. Have you ever done that where you're like texting a couple of people and you accidentally respond to the wrong one?
No.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
I have. I've done that a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife actually...
Oh, wait, I have done that, actually, but it's never anything serious.
Yeah, my wife actually did that the other day.
Mm-hmm.
She was texting...
She's like, my husband's not home right now. You come over. It was you.
And it was to me.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? God damn it.
Sorry, man.
No.
Still too fresh.
Yeah, too soon. No, she texted her boss some kind of problem. She had something that was going on.
Right.
And then she meant to text me something, sort of talking shit about what her boss said,
right.
But she sent it to her boss.
Oh, shit.
But it wasn't horrible.
Right.
She was able to cover it up easily and be like, oh, sorry, that was meant for... And it was fine. But it was one of those... It was like a... It was
pretty
close.
Right.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yep.
Right.
Anyway, bro. I think that's about it, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Episode 181.
What a good time.
Yeah.
I just like coming over here, hanging out,
have a great
relax, chill.
Yeah.
At the end of the week, have a couple vodkas and energy drinks.
Yeah, man. It was a good time. We got to finally, we hit 1,000 followers on TikTok.
That's a big deal, man.
We got to go TikTok live.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Now we're changing shit up a little bit.
Switching it up.
The sky's the limit, man. We're gonna see.
We're gonna hit
see
some
what
homers.
we can do.
Fuck. I'm gonna see what that mouth do.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna see what that mouth do. That was disturbing.
I can't wait till we get video in here. That's gonna be so good.
Be crazy.
So good.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, man.
All right. So real quick, shout out to our newest sponsor, the Dio Node.
The Dio Node. Yeah.
The Dio Node. So go check them out at Dio Node or dioconnect.com/Jeff-and-Greg.
Right.
For your discount, you could get 3 speakers for $199.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Crazy.
That's a really good deal.
That's cheaper than any of the other smart speakers you can get, and with all the extra features that we mentioned earlier.
This link will be in our podcast description as well.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description.
And we'll post it on Facebook, stuff like that. So it'll be all over. Easy to find.
So if you're looking for a cool speaker system for your house that's inexpensive, check them out, because this is a new upstart company, and if you go check them out, it helps us out.
Yep. They're making some waves. Let's do it.
Be cool.
I think it'll be a good idea.
Yeah.
So go check it out.
All right, man. That's it.
Hell yeah.
We done. Episode 181 in the can.
Bang, bang.
That's it. So until next week, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Greg.
And we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers. Fuck you, Blake.
Hey, Blake. Fuck you.
Fucking eat a dick. Bitch.
I think I'd take the dick.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
we know, bro.
We fucking know.
And on that note, fuck
Peace.
you and fuck the Beatles.
Done.